Hello, and welcome to my next allotment video. Really, I've not been here for a while, but been busy with other stuff on mental health, family, and sorting college out. And so I'm going to be doing a horticulture course starting in 2 weeks. Well, I just thought to do an update video of how my allotment's been, and here it is. See, as you see, the stuff at the front is still a mess, and well, that's my next task really. So we're sorting the shed out because the shed's a bit like, it's got no guttering system and other things like needs fixing the side because some of the panels are missing at the top. It's been there for like ever since I got it really. So the front is still a mess. It goes down the side, and then I've got a polytunnel built. That was built last month in July, at the end of July. And as you go along, this is the neighbours. I have 3 main beds. I have ground beds. One here, one there, one there. They're roughly the same size. This one's I think is a bit smaller, a bit more smaller on this on the line because I want to do it roughly the same size as polytunnel because I can get past it since the rubbish is there. But I'll probably be a little bit out. Yeah. Oh god. Nearly pulled down my polytunnel because the yeah. I thought at first it was going to be real because we've had strong winds lately, so it didn't move. That's good. And you still need to secure the sides flaps down, so that is all secured down. That brick's gone underneath it instead of on top of it, and we saw that out today or something. And then you've got all this pile of rubbish. That's my next job over September, before end of Christmas, December. My next jobs are to sort this out, clear it. Yeah, and you get a skip or something to get all the rubbish, like pipe stuff and paving slab and all the rubbish up down the bottom, and then I need to clear it so it's all veg. And my plan is to cover it all up with those fabric things, cover all the way onto the front to the side here, and to the side all the way front, and then I just have like a bed at the front of the polytunnel for like flowers, like a flower display, and then I could put pots and stuff, and then a table, a potting table at the in front of the polytunnel, and then I have pots area, and I could just put big pots of flowers and herbs and things. So this pathway needs sorting as well. So that's my task there, and then I need to sort the path out so it's like clear. So this stuff needs to go, so it's more clearer. And then my other job is to make sure the beds are proper clear before next spring. I was going to do green manure, but I don't think it's ready. I don't think I should do it this year. I'll do next year. Well, I'll like just dig up the ground when spring and stuff, before spring, and sort it all out. So I've got that stuff, and then the apple tree over here. This is my apple tree, which will be moving in winter due to it goes over to the next door's plot. But I'm planning on moving it to where this black plastic is, in front of this mini greenhouse. That's my first greenhouse, mini one is. It's not really a greenhouse, but it's a mini one. I had some squash in there, but it didn't work out. I think it was because of the cold and stuff, because I was doing it around when it was still really cold in spring. And then I've got this is where the tree's going to go, at the end, this end here, not that end, because it's too close to the parent house. I have the tree here. I'm going to prune it, so when I've done it, I'm going to prune it after moving it. Not straight away, I'll just let it grow a bit, and then let it get to make sure it survives the move, and then I'll just prune it down a bit so it's controlled. So this is my bed number 2. So I'm going to go from shed down to the front. So it's bed number 1 here, that's a tiny one. This is was going to be, there was a flower bed at first, my first year, but nothing really grew for some reason. There was some flowers I put in there, but nothing else grew, so I just cleared it and just covered it up for next year really. I may put like sweet corn or something in this bed, yeah. And then this bed was potatoes this year. I just had potatoes in here, but now it's covered up because the potatoes gone, and I just thought I'd cover it up and kill everything off first before next year, so I've got time, a couple of months. Yeah, to do it. Then that's bed 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beds with an apple tree in the middle. So this is my area. Recently I cleared this up about 1 week ago, I can't remember how long. So I don't really go off down here since nothing really growing and stuff. I've just been going down and doing tasks like clearing. Like this is my next job, trying to get this back to the border so I can get down here to cover the side. So as you can see, there's panels missing. I just need to cover it up so the rain gets in. I didn't realise that at first, but when I was in there and when I was chucking it down, there was rain coming in, which ruined the paper on my wall. I had some like information things, sheets put on the wall. There's a frog. There's a frog. This pond needs sorting out too. It leaked. There's a hole somewhere or something making it leak. So I need to figure that out before when I start next year. But I want everything sorted next year before I start next year. So this pond needs watering. First it needs clearing because there's mud in the bottom of it. So it needs emptying. And then find out where the leak is. Then cover up the leak or however you do it. And, well, just put water in. Currently I need to go to guttering system. That's why I cleared this whole area up, so it's all covered up with nettles and brambles and stuff. Cleared it all up. That's the old owner's compost bin. Mine's there in those pallets. Not really doing much. And then I cut down most of the hedge, which needs cutting down again because it's grown over. But I was going to get a guttering system. I'm not sure how to do it when it overhangs really far. Not really far, but like quite distant. And I can't get the full guttering system because there's a huge trunk which leans against the shed. This is my water boat, the green recycling bin. There's water in there. Not much because I've used it all on the potatoes and what I was growing. It used to be full. When I got here it was full. Well, I'm going to get a guttering system, cling it into this, the green bin, then get another water boat, somehow level this up area, get another water boat, proper one, here, and then I'll somehow get an extension to the guttering system, so when this is full, this green bin is full, I can just put the other tube on where it extends it to go to the water boat, so I can fill that up whilst using the green bin, the green recycling bin. So that's really what my allotment's been like for over the time. So I've been doing actually work and stuff. Yeah. And well, in September, in 2 weeks, I'm going to start a horticulture course, gardening course. If you don't know what horticulture is, in the college. And I've been trying to sort that out, like all the forms. I have to do health forms and all that stuff, and then you have to get apply for loans and stuff for the tuition fees due to being over the age and stuff, or having it free. Then I'd just been sorting all that out and stuff. Still haven't sorted it. Just need to get someone to sign this paper, these paperworks, someone who's known me for long, and then I send over, which is going to be signed today, so that's good. Then send them off tomorrow. So I'm going to come back down tomorrow morning just to do start that stuff at the side of the shed. Of this over here. Start cutting it down. I'm also going to sort this out around the patio, this makeshift patio. Basically there's an old shed wall or door, no wall that I found, has number 36 on it. I just found it at the side at the start when I got the plot. So I just thought make it a patio. Just need to put black weed fabric underneath. Got a lot of it, so as you can see. So I've got 3 rolls over there. And so just when I think of putting plastic on after clearing it, and then just sort this all down here. So I can put the planks on, so I can get down there and put the planks on. There's some random wood things like these on. Just cover it up so it's more covered and no rain getting in. And then I figure out how to do this as well tomorrow. I'm trying to look around and find out what to do. I'll dig out the mud first, obviously, the dirt. The mud first and stuff, and then clear out, find a way to find the leak, really. But it doesn't go all the way down, you see. It doesn't leak all the way down. It goes up to that where the mud is. That's where the water stops from leaking. So the leak has got to be up the top part. So I don't know, I need to find out where it is. But it's hard. So what I'm going to do is do some research today, and find out where it is. Find out how to find it and stuff. So that's really it today. And I'll see you whenever I have an update. Probably next month. and I'll probably do one next month. I'm probably explain in the video, like not explain, like talk about my college and stuff, how that started and stuff like that, Yeah, this next doors. Apparently, when I got here, when I went to buy this plot, this first plot I ever looked at, and I straight away bought it because apparently this is the easiest one out of the ones that were visible, on sale or on rentals, whatever you call it. This was the easiest one to do, clear, and it was tough at first because I didn't know what I was doing. But then I got a hang of it and learning by watching people and stuff like that, and now I'm this stage. And this next doors, someone did it say a week before I got mine, the owner said that someone bought it, but I think they left because this is overgrown and coming onto my side now, so I need to keep it back. The border's falling over on this side, this area, and one over at the end, the border wall, fence thingy, is falling over here, as you can see. I don't think you can see. I don't know if you can see where the border, so I'm going to pull it up, dig it into the ground so it's visible. I may get new ones, so I'm going to finish it off that side. I'm not sure because the polyton's covering up the area now. I need to sort it out. And then someone needs to do this, get this. I don't think someone's going to buy it when it's fully overgrown like that. And the greenhouse looks like it's going to cave in, because the roof's all bent in, dint inwards. They've got currants in there. I saw some currants before. I don't know what else. They have berries. I think they're berries. They have currants somewhere. Saw them a couple of weeks ago. Just growing in the midst of all this mess. This stuff. The bin thing. Well, oh well. I was tempted to contact the owner, since every time I come down here there's no one here. So I came down really early, so I never get to see the owner, really. I should get contact him and see if I can clear it, most of it all, by shorting it down myself. Shorting most of it down, just cutting most of it down, ready for the next person to buy it, plus to stop it from overgrowing on my side. Yeah, it'll probably be a lot of work, cutting that down, brambles and grass and weeds and stuff. But it could be done. Nothing's impossible yet. So, now I'm going to end it today on this polytunnel boom. I did have flowers over here, some pots of flowers and stuff, but obviously they died out and stuff, and that kind of thing, so they disappeared. So I need to get some shelves for the polytunnel. That's another thing I need to do. Get some shelving units, like I need 2 shelves. So I want to have 2 shelves. I'm not going to have 3 because it's not too high enough. I have 2 small ones. On the left side of the polytunnel, I'll have shelves going from the boxes of pots and trays. So 2 big boxes, 90-litre boxes, black ones. I don't know if you can see. Got window in this polytunnel, so I've got it. I like windows. No, I don't like windows. Just I wanted windows for the polytunnel, 60 outwards and 60 inwards. The other one on the other side, I got 2, one of each side. The other one's closed. This one stays open. During for now because of heat and things. So the boxes there are going to stay there, and I'm going to have a table in the middle between this compost box and the compost bag there and the box. And I've got another bag of compost, 50 litres. I was going to bring over. Oh, I'm going to have pots down here, like where they are. Pots all down here. And then have shelves all down that side. And the pots, this is my pot area about tomatoes and strawberries and things. I'm not gonna have those ones that grow. I can't remember the names. Ones that grow really tall. We need to have those sticks and stuff. I'll get the bush variety of tomatoes and strawberries. Then go to the side and then have trays and pots on there. And then you bring them out when they're ready. That's why I want the table here. That's why I want the table here, so I can harden them off on the table, like a long table. I found one, foldable. So I can have it folded in the shed for a while until it's ready, and then during winter I can fold it away so there's if it snows, the snow doesn't collect on the table. Hopefully the snow doesn't kill anything on this polytunnel. I need to figure out a way to stopping this. Hopefully don't want the snow like herring it down, if you know what I mean. It has been battered by wind lately. But not really battered, it's not moved or falling over or anything, so that's good. Good sign. So I just really just need to clear stuff up and organise things ready for next year. Got a load of seeds, so that's right. That's good. So I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you next time then. See ya.